Greetings, DCC members. About 3 weeks ago, we launched our quarterly Net Promoter Score survey for the months of February and March. And also concurrently, I was hosting some small GM focus groups around the same time. And I'm happy to share with the feedback and the results from both those events. Let's start with the Net Promoter Score, the NPS survey. And thank you to the 326 of you that participated in that survey. And here's the great news. Our score went up in all departments. But more impressively, the dining score, the NPS score, went up by almost 30 points. This is incredible in the NPS world. This means you're happier with the attention and the focus we've been putting into the dining experience and your overall feedback that you've been providing about us that you want to see tableside. You may ask, does my feedback matter? And yes, it does. We listen. So for example, some small changes we made since the last NPS survey that we did in 2025. Common comments were about how dark it gets at tableside during dinner service, so we've added these little lights right here to enhance your experience in reading the menu. Also, there was comments about the bar top, about wanting an actual bar book with bar bites and a bar menu instead of just a piece of paper, and notice how large the font is. This is from your feedback. Some of the comments from this recent NPS survey include comments about wanting to see an improvement in our cocktail programming, enhancing the experience of the drink you get from bartender to bartender, and also some improvements to our wine program. And also on the kitchen side, some desire to see some enhanced menu items and a return of some comfort classics. We're going to focus on these over the next couple months. And while this NPS survey covered the months of February and March, while the course was covered in snow, our satisfaction scores for golf operations also increased. A lot of you made comments about loving using the simulators during the cold months. A few feedback items out of this though, including trying to figure out a little bit better temperature control in the simulators, got a little warm there, and also improving the offerings in the turn grill behind me, the grab and go offerings as well. We're here on both of those. We're gonna look into those and improve those over the coming year. Switching over from the NPS to the GM's focus groups, we got a lot of feedback from many different topics. Small groups, no more than about 8 to 10 members over 4 sessions. Don't worry, we'll do more throughout the year. You might be randomly picked. But the comment and feedback item we got was lack of clarity around the dress code. We hear you. We're creating new marketing materials to make it not only easier to understand, but easy to access, both for members and your guests as well. Additionally, some other feedback that came out of the GM focus groups was Saturdays with kids. Coming out of sports, you got a busy schedule, you want to come as a family and enjoy lunch here at the club, but you were deterred because of the soccer jersey or the baseball pants. Well, as you saw in the email that just went out, we heard you and we made that change. On Saturdays, we're welcoming families, young athletes 12 and under, come dine as a family here and enjoy the club. One of the common things that also came out of these GM focus groups, a discussion around the website and the mobile app and just the usability of these features as a member. And we hear you. We're going to work on these. We've already engaged with some vendors. Now, this process, of course, creating a new website and app will take many months, so it may not be something you'll see until the end of the year, but it is in process already in the background. Also, you had some comments too about creating a better process to register for events. And so the big events, especially Breakfast with the Bunny, Breakfast with Santa, and 4th of July, we hear you on that as well. We're going to figure out a better way to make it easier for you to register for those events. And lastly, during the focus groups, there was a lot of comments around the pool experience and especially the pool kitchen and having a desire on hot days not to have the kitchen closed down just because the temperature outside is hot. We hear you on that. We're working with vendors right now to figure out how to get better airflow in there and make sure we keep the kitchen open as long as possible this entire summer. There was also a lot of feedback about the pool cabana showers and locker rooms and how slippery they are. And we've heard you. We've actually are now installing these non-slip high-end quality mats that are specifically designed for pool facilities. Thank you all for your feedback either through the NPS survey or if you participated in the GM focus group. We'll continue to do both as we move through the rest of 2025 because your feedback is important to us. But of course, my door is open anytime if you want to stop by and just have a visit about your club. I look forward to seeing you around.